So let's come to lying down on your back. Again, have your bolster nearby, have your block or something that can act like a block nearby, and come and lie down comfortably. Take up as much space as you feel comfortable right now. Just really softly close your eyes, and if closing your eyes is challenging for you, sometimes when we suffer from anxiety or depression, closing the eyes can be really stressful. So if that's the case, then just really soften your gaze. Try to just unfocus your eyes. And let's start again by taking those few deeper breaths. Take a big deep breath in here through your nose. And that nice exhale out. Again, inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Now I'd like you to try and visualize that throughout this practice, when your awareness can be on your breath, that you allow the breath here to reflect the cycles of the moon. So coming from the new moon all the way into that full moon, and then we have the waxing of the moon and the waning of the moon. So just visualize with your breath, slowly growing into that full moon. And as you exhale, slowly moving towards the new moon. With each cycle, you can end up into that personal intention. So a new moon can bring a strong personal intention. Also a full moon can bring a strong personal intention. So the exhale can be that intention, the inhale can be the intention too. If you have something personal that you would like to connect to this morning, today, connect to it now. And again, take a big deep breath in. And a nice exhale out. And slowly, on your next inhale, draw your knees into your chest. So here, hold on to your knees, hold on to your shins, and begin to just gently roll out your lower back. Just a gentle rocking side to side. You can think about drawing circles, perhaps draw half circles with your knees through the air. Connect to the base of your spine, connect to your lower back. Just gently moving the lower back out and around. And then separate your knees here. Draw your knees here closer towards your armpits and begin to circle your ankles here. So roll your ankles in one direction. And then change direction, so circle them in the opposite direction. Let's come into happy baby. So catch the soles here of your feet, stack your ankles here over your knees. Just very gently start to anchor down your spine. Try not to lift your bum here too much. Keep drawing your lower back to the floor. Lightly press the back of your head against the mat. Lightly draw your chin here towards your chest. Again, keep breathing. Then press your right foot into your right hand. Lengthen your right leg here as much as you can without letting go of your foot. Bend your right knee. Lengthen out your left leg here as much as you can. Press the left foot here into your hand. And then bend your left knee. Now lengthen out both legs, both at the same time. And try not to lift your bum here too much. Keep drawing your lower back to the floor. Keep both feet flexed. And then bend your knees. And then stretch your left leg down the mat. Draw your right knee in towards your chest. Take a big deep breath in. And then exhale, take your right knee across the body over to the left. Take your right arm here out to the side. Keep your right shoulder here close to the mat. And see if you can flush the breath here through the right side or ribcage. Right side of your body. And then slowly bring your knee back up again. And we'll switch sides. So just stretch your right leg now down the mat. Draw your left knee in. Again, inhale. And then exhale, take your left knee across the body over to the other side. Take your left arm here out to the side. Keep your left shoulder here close to the mat and breathe into the left side of your ribcage, left side of your body. Take one more breath here. And then slowly bring your knee all the way back up again. Now draw both knees into your chest. Just briefly give yourself a nice tight squeeze. Take a big deep breath in. Nice exhale out. We're going to come into our first half a moon shape. Stretch your legs here straight down the mat. And keep your bum on the mat, keep your shoulders on the mat. Take your arms up and overhead. Walk your feet to the left, walk your hands to the left. So you're bringing your body into this half moon shape or C shape or banana shape. So really try to keep both bum cheeks on the mat, both shoulders on the mat, and maybe catch your right wrist with your left hand, maybe place your right ankle on top of your left ankle. Really open up into the whole of the right side. Breathe into the right side. And then slowly come back to center. And walk your hands to the right, your feet to the right. Again, keep your bum on the mat, keep your shoulders on the mat. Then place your left ankle on top of your right ankle. And maybe catch your left wrist here with your right hand. And really gently pull on that left wrist. And open up into the left side body again. Keep breathing. And slowly walk your hands back into the center, your feet back into the center. Draw both knees into your chest. Again, briefly give yourself that tight squeeze. Take a big deep breath in. Nice exhale out. And then cross your right ankle over your left. Roll up and come to sit. So come and sit cross-legged here. Lift out of your lower back. Really try to lengthen your spine. Inhale and exhale. Slowly start to fold forward. So here, walk your hands here forwards. Really try to actively press your sit bones back and down and then soften into the hips. Breathe into your back, breathe into your hips. Eventually here, maybe drop your head. Then walk your hands here to the left. Take your forehead to your left knee. Allow your right sit bone here to feel heavy and breathe into the right side of your ribcage, right side of your body. And slowly walk your hands here over to the other side. So take your forehead here to your right knee. Allow your left sit bone here to feel heavy and breathe into the left side of your ribcage, left side of your body. And then slowly walk your hands back into the center. Lift yourself up, come to sit, switch the crossing of your legs here. Place your left foot here in front. Inhale, lift out of your lower back, lengthen, and then exhale, slowly fold forward. Again, walk your hands here forwards. Actively press your sit bones back and down. Soften into both hips. Lightly tone your belly. Breathe into your back, breathe into your hips. Then walk your hands here to the right. And take your forehead to your right knee. Allow your left hip bone now to feel heavy and breathe into the left side of your rib cage, left side of your body. And then slowly walk your hands through the center and over to the other side. Take your forehead to your left knee. This time allow the right sit bone here to feel heavy and breathe into the right side of your rib cage, right side of your body. And slowly walk your hands back into the center. Lift yourself up, come to sit. Let's come onto all fours and then we'll tap the toes and lift the sit bones, lift the tailbone, come into downward facing dog. And then here in your downward facing dog, just gently start to paddle out your feet. So we're walking the legs out on the spot, bending the knees, perhaps gently swaying the hips side to side. Let your head and neck here feel heavy. Press the floor here away with your hands. Create space here through the back of your body. Space through all sides of your body, really. And then look here between your hands and slowly step here towards your hands. Inhale, lift, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, fold. Catch opposite elbows and just gently start to sway your upper body side to side. Allow your whole upper body here to feel really heavy. So drop your head, drop your neck, gently move side to side. Just focus on your upper body here, feeling heavy. Then drop your hands. And then root down through your feet, press the floor away, bring yourself here all the way up to stand. Reach up, maybe look up, exhale, draw it back into your heart. And then release your hands. So we're coming to the top of the mat. So take your feet here, hip distance apart, really stacking your ankles underneath your hips, and then think about the bony bits of your hips and your rib bones, and really draw those towards each other. Now lift your chest, try to lengthen or open your collarbone, slide the shoulder blades onto your back, and just softly turn the palms of your hands open and slightly up towards the ceiling. Now really feel grounded through your feet. Relax your shoulders here slightly. Notice the ground of your feet. So as we come into this breathing exercise again, try to visualize the cycles of the moon as you breathe. So inhale, arms up, take a big deep breath in. Feel the lungs here all the way to the top, and then exhale out through your nose. And again, inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. And again, inhale with sound. Exhale with sound. And then inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose. And let's do 4 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last 2. Last one, extra big deep breath in. Fill the lungs here all the way to the top. And exhale out through your nose. Really see if you can push all the air out. And then come back to Tadasana, come back to neutral. And drop the shoulders. Take a natural breath. Notice the ground of your feet. Take Inhale, arms up again, half moon shape. Float your arms here all the way up. Catch your right wrist here with your left hand. Lift your lower belly, lift your chest. Inhale, then exhale. Take yourself here over to the left. Now lengthen out the right side body. Gently send your hips here to the left, but pressing your left foot down. Now keep your chest here open by drawing your right arm behind your right ear. Press the edges of your feet down, lift your lower belly. So actually, you have to engage your core here quite a lot. And then inhale, slowly come up. And switch your hands here around. So right hand on your left wrist. Again, lengthen, inhale. And exhale, take it over to the other side. Lengthen out the left side body. Gently take your hips here to the left. Knit the front of your belly here towards each other. So draw hip point, rib point here towards each other. Gently send your hips here to the left and keep pressing the feet down nice and evenly into the mat. So again, press that right foot down, then send your hips here to the left. And inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, release the hands back to Tadasana, back to neutral. Inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, slowly fold. Now hook the big toes here with your middle and index finger, with your peace fingers. Press the big toes onto your fingers, heels into the mat, and slowly start to feed your belly and your chest here closer to your legs. Hollow out your belly. Really feed the belly and the chest closer to the legs. Press the big toes onto your fingers, heels into the mat, and try to send the crown of your head here towards the floor. Supercharge your legs here. And then release your toes and press the floor away and slowly bring yourself here all the way up to stand again. Reach your arms here all the way up. Exhale, draw it back into your heart and then release your hands. So drop the shoulders, take a natural breath and notice the grounding of your feet. Then take your hands here into your lower back and really support your lower back. Now begin to feed your hips here forward. Lift your chest here up. Squeeze your elbows and shoulder blades towards each other. Now stay here. Keep lifting your chest high. Keep feeding your hips forward. Only drop your head and neck if it feels comfortable on your neck and your throat. And really try to knit the front of your belly towards each other. Try to stay out of your lower back by sending your chest high. And really try to press your feet here down. And inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, release the hands back to Tadasana, back to neutral. And inhale, arms up. Exhale, slowly fold. So here, look at your feet. Make sure that the inside of your feet are parallel with each other and your feet are hip distance apart. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to come into Uttanasana, chair pose. So reach your arms here forwards and up. Try to take your bum back slightly. If it's too much to reach your arms up, you can always reach your arms forward. Press the edges of your feet down, zip up your belly. So really draw your pubic bone up towards your belly button. So your belly is really fully engaged. And then exhale, slowly fold. We're going to come back to chair pose. So again, bend your knees, bring your thighs here parallel to the floor, reach your arms here forwards and up. Try to sit back slightly, so bum goes back. Draw your pubic bone up towards your belly button. Really try to press the edges of your feet down. Stay focused on your breath. And then exhale, slowly fold. So we're going to come into chair pose now. Bring your big toes together, get the big toe mounts here to touch. And slowly bend your knees, bring your thighs here parallel to the floor. Arms forward and up, and then hands in prayer in front of your chest, and take your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Now draw your right elbow here up towards the ceiling. Draw your belly really firmly away from your legs. Press the heels of your hands here together, and really try to open and expand your chest. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale, take it over to the other side. So right elbow now against the outside of your left knee. Then press the heels of your hands here together. Firmly draw your belly away from your legs. Try to bring your right knee and your right hip back slightly. Belly in and up. And inhale, come up through center. Exhale, release. Stand up. And then separate your feet again, hip distance apart, come back to your Tadasana, your neutral, and drop the shoulders, take a natural breath, and really notice the grounding of your feet. So coming into our warrior sequence, so we're going to step the right foot to the front, and the left foot to the back of your mat. Now set yourself up by lining up your right heel with the arch of your back foot. Bring your arms shoulder height. Your wrist should be above your ankles, about above your ankles. And bend into your right knee 90 degrees. Press the edges of your feet down. Feel your upper body center between your feet. Peel your left hip bone back. Draw your left kneecap up. So again, that left leg is super engaged. Look over your right hand. Press the edges of your feet down. So you can feel like you're hugging every bone, every muscle here towards the center line. And slowly move forward. And land your right elbow just above the knee. Take your left arm, reach up towards the ceiling. So bring the extra space here between your shoulder blades. Draw your belly here in and up. Try not to drop the right side of your torso too low. Maybe extend your right arm, so pressing the elbow against the knee and the knee back against your elbow. You have to engage your belly here a little bit more, and lift your left hip bone. Press the knife edge of your left foot down. Inhale, slowly come up, and extend your right leg. Now draw the right toes in. Get the big toes here, point towards each other. Arms are shoulder height here. Inhale, lift your lower belly. Exhale, slowly fold. So let your hands here land on your calves or ankles. You might want to slide your fingers underneath the outer edges of your feet. Drop your head, drop your neck. Supercharge your legs and try to hollow out your belly. Really feel that you can engage the whole front side of your body to create a space in the legs here through the back side of your body. Drop your head. Drop your neck. Maybe gently shake your head and neck side to side. And slowly release your hands. Walk your hands here forwards, lift your chest, come halfway up. Hands on your hips, engage your belly and your legs. Press the floor away and bring yourself up to stand. Now turn your left foot towards the back of your mat. Bring your arms here shoulder height and we'll do the second side. So bend your left knee here 90 degrees. Center your upper body between your feet. Relax your shoulders here. Look over your left hand. Really try to center your upper body here between your feet. Draw hip points, rib points here towards each other. Press the knife edge of your right foot down. Lift your right kneecap here up. Then move forward. Land your left elbow just above the knee. Take your right arm, reach up towards the ceiling. And draw your left shoulder blade here down your back. Draw your belly here in and up. Press the edges of your feet down. You have the option again of extending your left arm. And press the elbow then against the inner knee and the knee back against your elbow. Grow the extra space between your shoulder blades and press the edges of your feet down. And then inhale, slowly come up. Extend your left leg and then draw the left toes in. Again, big toes pointing towards each other. Arms are shoulder height here. Inhale, lift your lower belly. Exhale, slowly fold. Again, hands this time can land on the floor. You can walk your hands forward, lift, come halfway up. Exhale, fold, and you can start to walk your hands back. You have the option to maybe reverse the fingers. Very gently pull on the floor to really open up your upper back and your shoulders. Drop your head, drop your neck. Again, supercharge your legs and try to hollow out your belly. And slowly walk your hands here forwards. Lift your chest, come halfway up. Hands on your hips here, engage your belly and your legs. Press the floor away and bring yourself here up to stand. Heel toe your feet closer together. Step towards the front of your mat. Come back to Tadasana, back to your neutral pose. Again, drop the shoulders. Take a natural breath. Really notice the grounding of your feet here. So now coming into eagle, into our eagle sequence. No, it actually almost skips something completely. Put the weight here into your left foot. We're going to come into tree pose first. Bring your right foot up. Place your right foot here on the inside of your left leg. Press your foot here against your leg and your leg back against your foot. And then hands in prayer and Anjali Mudra in front of your chest. So try to stand tall. Press your foot against your leg back against your foot, and then inhale, reach up towards the ceiling. Draw your shoulders down, spin the pinkies towards each other, nice long neck. Ground your standing foot here. And if you wobble, try to come back to center. And slowly come out. Release your right foot, drop your right foot down. Come back to Tadasana, back to neutral. Put the weight here into your right foot. Bring your left foot up. Place your left foot on the inside of your right leg. Then hands in prayer in front of your chest. Press your foot against your leg back against your foot. See if you can stand as tall as possible. And hit the front of your belly here towards each other. Then inhale, reach up towards the ceiling. Draw the shoulders down. Create that nice long neck. Ground your standing foot. Draw hip points, rib points here towards each other. Focus on your breath. And slowly come out. Release your left foot. Drop your left foot down and come back to neutral, back to mountain pose. Then draw your right knee here into your chest. Catch your knee here, give a really tight squeeze in towards your chest. And then place the hands here on your hips. Begin to flex your right foot and slowly start to kick out through the right heel and try to raise your right leg here as high as possible. Lift your lower belly and try not to lean back. Bend your right knee, lower your right foot down, come back to mountain pose. And draw your left knee into your chest. Catch your knee here, give a really tight squeeze in towards your chest. And then place your hands here on your hips. Begin to flex your left foot. And slowly start to kick out through the left heel and try to raise your left leg here as high as possible. And lift your lower belly, squeeze your right buttock and try to stand as tall as possible. And bend your left knee, lower your left foot down, come back to neutral. Again, drop the shoulders, take a natural breath. Notice the grounding of your feet. So now coming into our eagle pose. So bend your left knee here, take your right leg, wrap it up and over. And you can bend the right knee, press your right leg against your front leg. Take your arms out, and take your right arm underneath your left. Wrap your arms around each other, place the palms together. If that's too much, you can always catch opposite shoulder. Try to press your back leg against your front leg against your back leg, and try to raise your elbows up shoulder height. Create space here between your shoulder blades by lifting your elbows up. Squeeze your legs here together. Stay focused on your breath. Try to find your focus point. Breathe towards that point. Now come into nesting eagle. Drop your forearms, drop your torso, drop your elbows away from your knees. Still hollow out your belly. Stay focused on your breath here. And then unravel slowly and we'll come into warrior three. So take your right leg here off your left. Try not to touch the floor with your right foot. Try to bring your right leg parallel to the floor, near the front of your belly towards each other. Option for your arms to reach forwards, maybe to cactus the arms or reach them back. Bend your standing knee if you need to, and you can always have hands in prayer in front of your chest. And slowly bring your right leg back in. Tadasana. Again, neutral. Shoulders, take a natural breath, notice the ground of your feet. Second side. So bend your right knee now, take your left leg, wrap it up and over, your foot can come around your calf or place your left big toe next to your standing foot. Take your left arm underneath your right, wrap your arms here around each other. Raise your elbows up. Begin to squeeze your legs here together. Try to bring your right hip forward slightly, left hip back. Press your back leg against your front leg against your back leg. And try to stay focused on your breath. Squeeze your legs here together. Nice, smooth, even breath here, in and out through your nose. So try to stop your left hip from moving forward. See if you can bring your right hip forward. And come into nesting eagle. So dropping the forearms, drop your torso, draw your elbows here away from your knees. Squeeze your legs here together, hollow out your belly. And then we'll slowly unravel into your warrior three. Take your left leg off your right, reach your arms forwards, maybe cactus the arms, you can reach your arms back. Really try to connect to your belly so it feels like you're pressing that left leg back from the base of your belly. And then steady with your breath, focus on your breath, nice, smooth, even breath in and out through your nose. And then slowly bring your left leg back in. Tadasana, again neutral, drop the shoulders, take a natural breath, notice the grounding of your feet. So come to the top of your mat. We're going to come into a lunge, but we're going to come into a low lunge. If you have sensitive knees and you don't want to come into the low lunge, take your high lunge, so keep your back knee lifted. So inhale, come and float your arms here up. Exhale, slowly fold. Now step your right foot to the back of your mat. Keep your right knee lifted or drop your left knee down. So we're going to come into opening the right quad, the right hip flexors. Inhale, float your arms up and gently feed your hips here forward. Point your tailbone down, puff your chest up. Keep reaching into your fingertips, keep lifting your lower belly. So gently feed your hips forward, but try not to dump in the lower back. So try to keep pointing your tailbone here to the floor. Keep breathing. And slowly lower both hands down, tuck the back toes, and step back towards the front of your mat. Inhale, come all the way back up. Look up. Exhale, drop back into your heart. And release your hands. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Then now take your left foot to the back of your mat. Again, drop your back knee. Pat it out or keep your knee lifted. Inhale, float your arms up, come into that low lunge. And feed your hips here forward, zip up your belly, reach into your fingertips. Relax your shoulders again slightly. So you're coming into this low lunge, or gently pressing the hips forward, point your tailbone down, take length through all four sides of your upper body, both sides, your back and your front. And place both hands now and step back towards the front. Inhale, come all the way back up again. Look up, exhale, draw it back into your heart and then release your hands. So we're going to try half moon instead of our dancer's pose. If you need a block, it might help you to stabilize. We're going to step the right foot to the front, left foot back. Now you can have your the block here in your right hand. Take your left hand here to your hip. Bend your right knee, start to reach this right arm all the way forward. Lower the block down, put all the weight into your right foot, and see if you can float your left leg up. Now, option is also to lose the block and to have the fingertips on the floor. See if you can supercharge your left leg, hug your outer right hip in. You have another option here, you can bend your left knee and see if you can then catch your left foot here with your left hand. So it's a slightly different back bend. And see if you can press a foot here back against your hand. Really try to open your chest. And slowly release your foot back to half moon. Step your left foot back to where it came from. And step back towards the front. Then drop the shoulders. Take a natural breath. And really notice the grounding of your feet. Second side. So take the block now in your left hand. Step your left foot to the front of your mat, your right foot to the back of your mat. Bring your arms, your left arm shoulder height, your right hand onto your hip. You have the block in your hand. If you don't need the block, you don't need to have it. Put the weight into your left foot and slowly start to float your right leg up. And maybe release this right arm up too. Now really try and focus on pressing the base of your left big toe down. You can also bend your right knee, catch your right foot here in your right hand, and see if you can really press the foot here back against your hand, opening the chest and the whole front side here of your body. And slowly release that foot and step your right foot back to where it came from, and then step back towards the front of your mat. And back to Tadasana, neutral, and drop the shoulders, take a natural breath, notice the grounding of your feet. So we'll do that one more time on each side. Again, decide if you want your block, or maybe this time you don't need your block. Step your right foot to the front of your mat, your left foot to the back of your mat. And bringing the arms shoulder height, take your left hand to your hip, reach your right arm all the way forward, put the weight into your right foot, and then slowly float your left leg up. Now stack your left hip on top of your right, press the base of your right big toe down, and then reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. If you can, see if you can look back at your left foot and see you should be able to see all the left toes here. And then slowly step your left foot back to where it came from. And then step back towards the front. If you wanted to bend your left knee in that first one, more than welcome to bend that left knee coming into Ardha Chandra Chapasana. So slightly different back bend. Now again, step your left foot to the front, last one. Take your right hand to your hip, reach your left arm forward, put the weight here into your left foot, float your right leg up, reach your right arm up, stack your right hip on top of your left, then you have the option to bend the knee, press the foot back against your hand, and really try to open your chest here, ground your standing foot. And then slowly release your foot, step your right foot back to where it came from, and come back towards the front of your mat. Relax your shoulders here, take a natural breath, notice the grounding of your feet. Now step your right foot to the front of your mat, your left foot to the back of your mat, coming into pyramid pose. Square your hips here, so bring your left hip forward, draw your right hip back. Interlace your fingers, place the hands here behind your head. Inhale, then exhale, slowly fold. Take your forehead here to your knee, tuck your chin here into your throat, and bend your knee if you need to bend the knee to really meet your forehead. Then press your feet down and slowly bring yourself back up to stand. And then step towards the front of your mat, switch your feet here around, so right foot back, left foot forward, interlace your fingers, place the hands behind your head, inhale, and exhale, slowly fold. Take your forehead here to your knee, tuck your chin into your throat, and draw your elbows towards your knee. Right hip forward, left hip back. And then press your feet down and slowly bring yourself back up to stand. Again, step towards the front of your mat. Come back to Tadasana, to neutral. And drop the shoulders. Take a natural breath. Now separate your feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart, and we'll bend the knees and we'll lower down into Malasana, squat pose. So drop your hips here and really lift out of your lower back. Lengthen your spine, draw your shoulders down. So try and sit nice and tall and soften into your hips. Nice long spine, keep breathing. And we'll slowly make our way onto our elbows. And we're going to come into plank pose. And we're going to hold plank here for 1 whole minute. And I will tell you when that minute will start. So come down onto your elbows. You have an option here to either tuck the toes to bring your whole body parallel to the mat, or to drop down onto your knees and to cross your ankles behind your back. Now your minute for plank will start now. So either tuck the toes, bring your whole body parallel to the mat, press your elbows down, try not to lift your hips too high, try not to drop your hips too low. Draw hip point, rib point here towards each other. Draw your pubic bone towards your belly button. See if you can round your upper back slightly. You should feel this in your legs, your arms, and your belly. And focus on your breath and see if you can allow yourself to be carried by your breath. Just a few more breaths. And then bend your knees and press back to child's pose. So the option here is to really reach your arms forwards. Maybe you want to give your shoulders a rest and tuck the arms back. Now for this moment, soften your belly, fully drop. Allow your sit bones to feel heavy, your hips here to feel heavy. Just take a few moments to check in. Perhaps come back again to that visualization of expanding into the cycles of the moon. Inhale, slowly come up and move yourself here forwards. Come and lie down on your belly. So make your way down onto your belly and place your hands here underneath your shoulders. Draw your elbows up and in. Just press the tops of your feet here down. Start with your chin on the mat or your forehead on the mat. We're going to come into low cobra. Try not to use your hands here in this pose. So on the inhale, lift your chest up. Lift your hands away from the mat. Squeeze the back of your body here towards each other. Lift the top of your head up. Press your feet in down. Now slowly come out. Stack the palms. Place your forehead onto stacked palms and just gently rock out your hips. Gentle rocking side to side. And again, start with your chin on the mat or your forehead on the mat. This time reach your arms back. Now coming into Shalabhasana. Inhale, lift your chest up, lift your arms up, also lift your legs away from the floor. Press your feet back, squeeze the back of your body here towards each other, lift the top of your head up. Exhale, slowly come down. You can stack the palms, place your forehead onto stacked palms and just gently rock out your hips. Gentle rocking side to side. Then bend your knees. Reach back with your hands, catch your feet here in your hands. Try not to let your knees now drift away from each other. So Dhanurasana here on your belly. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, press the feet here back against your hands. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other. Lift the top of your head up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press your feet back. And slowly come out. And then this time, press back to child's pose. And arm back towards your heels. Sit bones heavy, tailbone heavy. And really allow yourself to stop. And inhale, slowly come up. And coming into our last two back bends, we're going to come into camel. If you want to fold your mat in, fold your mat in. Place your knees then on the double end of your mat. Tuck your toes here. Sit back onto your heels, pat your toes and just spread them out. Get every single toe to touch the mat. And then lift yourself up onto your knees. Take your hands into your lower back. Support your lower back here. Gently feed your hips here forward. Lift your chest here up. Squeeze your elbows and shoulder blades towards each other. Stay here. Keep supporting your lower back. And you have the option to maybe drop back and then catch the heels in your hands. Lift your chest high, feed your hips forward. Only drop your head and neck if it feels comfortable on your neck and your throat. You can look down your chest. Try to keep your eyes here open. Try to keep your drifty, your gaze here down the line of your nose. So to come out, support your lower back, squeeze your upper legs. Slowly come out and come back to child's pose. Inhale, slowly come up, and lift yourself up, come up onto your knees, take your hands here into your lower back. You have the option to tuck the toes or to leave your toes untucked. And really support your lower back here, gently feed your hips here forward, lift your chest here up, squeeze your elbows and shoulder blades towards each other. Inhale, and exhale, maybe begin to drop back. Again, chest high, hips forward, only drop your head and neck if it feels comfortable on your neck and your throat. Now to come out, again, support your lower back, squeeze your upper legs, slowly come out and come back to child's pose. Inhale, slowly come up. And come to sit and swing your legs here forward. So we're going to come into a forward fold, into Janu Shirshasana. No, I don't know what I can't remember the pose name. Roll the inner thighs here. Roll the sit bones back. Press the heels down. Draw the toes here up. Inhale, float your arms here up. Lift your lower belly. Reach into your fingertips. Exhale, slowly fold. And just let your hands here land wherever they need to land. Come up slightly on the inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Chest forward. Top of your head here forward. And eventually here, drop your head. Inhale, slowly come up. Lift yourself up. Come and lie down on your back. So make your way to come and lie down on your back. And draw your knees here into your chest. And we'll come into thread the needle first. So take your right ankle, place it above your left knee, thread the needle, take your right hand through the gap between your legs, and gently start to draw your left knee here towards your chest. Roll out your right hip, keep your right foot here flexed. And then slowly release the hands, switch the legs around. So place your left ankle on top of your right leg, just above the knee. Thread the needle, take your left hand through the gap between your legs, catch the hamstrings, maybe catch your shin here, and gently draw your right knee towards your chest and roll out your left hip. Keep your left foot hip flexed. And slowly release the hands. Draw both knees here into your chest. Inhale. And then exhale, take both knees here to the left. Take your right arm here out to the side. Pin the right shoulder down. Breathe here into the right side of your ribcage. Right side of your body. And slowly draw both knees back into your chest. Again, keep your knees here together. Drop them over to the other side. Keep your left arm out to the side. Keep your left shoulder close to the mat. Breathe here into the left side of your rib cage, left side of your body. Slowly draw both knees back into your chest. Give yourself a tight squeeze, take a big deep breath in. Nice exhale out. And I want to finish with a slightly different breathing exercise. Now, up to you if you want to finish in a seated pose or if you want to stay lying down on your back. So grab whatever you need right now to come either to sit comfortably or to lie down comfortably. So if you need a blanket or anything else, maybe your jumper or your socks, whatever you need right now, come and lie down comfortably. So we're going to finish with a slightly different breathing exercise. We're gonna place the hands onto parts of the rib cage. I want you to breathe into your hands. I will count the inhalation for 5 counts. I want you to try and inhale really slowly. And on the exhale, you're gonna exhale out slowly, but the exhale needs to last for 10 counts. And we'll just do 3 rounds. So hopefully you're ready. Again, close your eyes if you want to close your eyes. Exhale everything naturally out right now. Place the hands onto the lowest part of your rib cage. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands slightly higher up the rib cage. Again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Left hand on your heart, right hand on your belly. Again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then release. You can leave that left hand on your heart, your right hand on your belly if you really want to connect to yourself. You want to release your hands out to the side. You can turn the palms of your hands up or maybe turn the palms of your hands down. Allow your body here to fully soften. See if you can relax and release anything that you still feel like you're holding on to. See if you can literally feel like you're carried by your breath, and your breath moves in the ideal pattern for you. Completely unique to you. Soft face, soft jaw. And releasing, letting go of anything you don't need right now or you no longer need at all. You see. Start to take those few deeper breaths. You're moving hands, fingers, feet, toes, and stretch out overhead if it feels like it's something you want to do. One knee into your chest or the other knee into your chest. Slowly roll to the right. There, stay there for a few breaths. Very, very slowly bring yourself up, come into a comfortable seat. Keep your eyes here closed, place your hands on your knees or in your lap and just settle into your seat and briefly scan your body, check in with how you feel and notice the quality of your presence, notice the rhythm. Now cover the heart here with your hands or hands in Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. Lift your heart up to your hands, slightly tuck your chin here, bow your head here to your heart. This mudra with this energy seal, we seal the practice here this morning. We're here in deep gratitude of your magical body, your powerful mind, your nourishing breath. Gratitude towards the simplicity of feeling and being present. May we offer this practice to those and to where it is needed the most. May we breathe in the unknown and breathe out peace. So take a big deep breath in. Nice exhale out. To all of the hearts. When you are ready, open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you.